The following video was part of a coursework submission for the module Audio Processing and Effects. This module is part of the Audio Technology degree at GCU. For this coursework, I was tasked to create a synth in Max MSP, and it had to be used for a sci-fi sound design. The synth required 3 modes, a one-shot mode, an ambient mode, and a music mode. And this submission video was to only be a few minutes long and just showcase the functionality of the synth. The actual backend code, which is shown in the background right now, is not explored or explained. I apologize in advance for the poor recording quality. Enjoy.
This is my APE coursework 2 submission video. I'm going to talk through the basics of my patch. So, when you first open the patch, this is what you see. It's opened on the one-shot mode. And this red section here is the main modulator. This is the heart of each mode. You see, you can listen to that. You've got different modulation types, phase or amplitudes. And you can also change options for the carrier signal or the modulator signal, the frequency and its wave. For phase modulation, you can also change the harmonicity ratio, modulation index, and DC offset. You also have envelope options for the carrier signal, the AM signal, and the PM signal, and you can also have these varying randomly. You can have it faster or slower. I've also got some effects down here. I've got a multi-tap delay you can control with these sliders. You can have different feedback and volume level. And same with the reverb. You can have a length control and volume control. And in one-shot mode, you can either have these 2 extra modulators in parallel or in series. And you can choose how many you want to have in the algorithm. And I've got some presets here for different sounds. Some sort of teleporting futuristic sci-fi sound. Laser sort of sounds, that sort of thing. Next, I've got the ambience mode, and this is the output from the main modulator going into a quasi-synchronous granular synth. You've got some options for your grains. You can change the envelopes on these, the phase between them, and the duration. But most importantly, you can have this duration being random, and you can set a range for it to kind of work between. You can also have the effects on with all of this, obviously. So the delay is on with this one. Now these are all pretty kind of low rumbles, sort of kind of things you might hear in space or whatever. And this one here is more of a kind of horror, intense kind of vibe. So yeah, you can mess around with the main modulator and the grain settings to get different outputs. Now the music modes, the way I've done it is you can record into 3 buffers that is then played back in sequence. You have control over the playback speed, and again you can have effects and whatnot to kind of spice it up a little bit. So here it takes the input from the main modulator and it plays that back. So you see this is the main modulator, and I can record into each one of these buffers here. So I'll just do that real quick. I can also apply fades to these if I would like, and then I can turn the sequencer on. And this is all recorded pre-effects, so I can actually turn these off and I can hear the dry signal. You can also change the playback speed, as I said, so you can have it much faster or slower. And since this is all about recording into buffers, I don't really have any presets for things loaded into buffers, but I can have presets. Sorry, that was the different types of effects and whatnot. And that's pretty much it. That's basic rundown of each mode and how it works and the different options you've got. If I was to go over this again, I think I would probably add more algorithm options in the one-shot mode. Yeah, and also in the music, the ability to play polyphonic keys or polyphonic notes would be pretty important, I think. That's what I would change next time. But yeah.